Hi everyone. For those of you who are just joining, welcome to another weekly installment of our EQ and U education series. We are so excited to have everybody. We're going to wait just another minute to see if a few more people hop on, but until then, again, today we are going to be going over 5 myths about CBD, or I should say 5 reasons your CBD may not be working. So as we wait for a couple more people to come on, just wanted to introduce myself. Hi, I am Sydney. I'm one of the senior dosage specialists on the dosage support team. I have a background working in the medical cannabis industry internationally, and I also do have a biology degree. So thank you to everyone who is here. Again, welcome. Today we will be going over 5 reasons your CBD might not be working for you. So to jump off here to get us started, the first point I want to go over is your CBD may not be from a reputable source. So if you're somebody who's been using CBD, maybe not hours, and you haven't been getting results, this could be one of the reasons why. Now, there is obviously a lot of variance in the CBD industry today, whether that is in quality, in price, in sourcing. It all does make a difference in terms of how well you respond to that CBD. So here at Equilibria, we value quality over everything, quality and science. We want to make sure that you are getting some of the highest quality CBD available on the market. And as I said earlier, not all CBD is created equal, and that really does start at the seeds. So here at Equilibria, we do have our own partner farm outside of Boulder, Colorado, that we've worked with seed geneticists and other scientists to come up with this proprietary hemp strain that we do extract all of our full spectrum CBD oil from. Additionally, that farm does use organic farming practices. So that means that there will be no pesticides or heavy metal solvents in heavy metal toxins in your products. And beyond that, we make sure that we are doing quality assurance testing at every stage in the production process, from the growing all the way through getting that bottle to your door. On top of that, we actually do third-party lab testing as well as required by federal regulations. That allows us to confirm all of these results, and those are the ones that are shared on our website for you to view at your convenience. Going back to the farming practices a little bit, not only do we organically farm our hemp, we also take care to hand harvest all of our hemp flower. And that's because the majority of the therapeutic compounds in the hemp plant are located in the flowers, in the trichomes on these flowers. And in order to get all of those good compounds to you in your product, we need to make sure that they are protected throughout the production process, from the moment those flowers are taken off of the hemp plant through the entire extraction process, which is why we also use a CO2 extraction method to get all of those cannabinoids and terpenes, those therapeutic compounds of the hemp plant, out of that source material and into the bottles that arrive on your doorstep. The CO2 extraction is considered the gold standard across the industry as well, for anybody that's wondering. So that kind of brings me over to my next point. We've talked a little bit about quality. Now, when you're working with our CBD, there's a couple different reasons why the routine might not be working. First and foremost, it may not be working the way you want it to be working because you're not taking it daily. Like other medications and supplements that you're taking, CBD does need to be taken on a daily, consistent basis to get those best results. And that's because many people do believe that CBD itself compounds in the body, but it's really because the effects of CBD are compounding in the body. And what I mean by that is this. CBD is working in a system in your body called the endocannabinoid system. And that system is considered the master regulatory system of the body. In order for that system to function properly, you need to have a good endocannabinoid tone. And that means high levels of molecules called endocannabinoids, which are the molecules that your endocannabinoid system uses to communicate with itself and other areas of the body. Unfortunately, stress can have a particularly negative effect on this system by increasing the breakdown of these endocannabinoids, in effect, lowering your endocannabinoid tone. So what we're looking to do with CBD is over time build that system back up. One great way that CBD works in the body is by helping combat the breakdown of those endocannabinoids, in effect raising your endocannabinoid tone. So again, it's not necessarily that high levels of CBD are compounding in your body, but the effects from that CBD can compound in your body over time, which ultimately leads to those longer standing goals, achieving those longer standing goals. It often takes around 3 months to get those best results on average, but along the way, we can be on the lookout for those small, subtle, incremental improvements. So again, bringing me right into my next point, you may just need more time to adjust. If you are at the beginning of a CBD routine or you've recently made a change to your routine, it might just take some time for your body to kind of catch up with that change, adjust properly, and then further time to really see the benefits consistently. So again, as I mentioned earlier, on average, it does take around 3 months to see the maximized benefits from your routine. That is a daily, consistent, customized routine. If you need some help customizing your routine, reach out to the dosage support team. But again, we're looking for those small, subtle, incremental improvements along the way. So definitely something we can be on the lookout for. Another thing that could be, a reason why your CBD is not working is maybe the delivery method that you're using just isn't the right fit for your body. Everyone's body chemistry is different, and that means there is no single dose or routine that is one size fits all. Nothing is going to work across the board. So while some people respond really well to one product, maybe some people respond well to all of the products, other people are going to respond differently, maybe better to one product versus another. This all comes from a little bit of experimentation and working with the dosage support team to ensure that you are trying the products that will be the best fit for your lifestyle and your health goals. Finally, a last sign to look out for, if your CBD is not working is maybe you are taking too much. As we've spoken about a lot on past EQ and U's, on webinars, CBD does have what we call a biphasic effect. And that just means that too little or too much could potentially be ineffective. And we do actually tend to see the opposite of the desired effect when people take more CBD than their body needs at a given time. So if you're ever in a situation where you have taken, say, a dose of your daily drops during the day and got a little bit more tired, or you took a dose of, using the daily drops as an example, daily drops at night and felt more energized, that's a good indication that your dose is just a little bit too high. And you could either on your own try reducing that dose by about half, or again, reach out to the dosage support team and we will happily help figure out what doses are best to try next. So, gone through all of my points. I see we have a little bit going on in the chat here, so going to scroll through this quickly, answer any questions. And if you do have any questions that came up, please feel free to add them in right now. So, Ruiz Morales asked, how long does a bottle of daily drops last if you take a full dropper every day? And whether that is our regular strength drops or our extra strength drops, they both come with enough for one full dropper a day for 30 days. So if you are taking one full dropper, that bottle of drops should last you about a month. Okay, I'm not seeing any other questions right now, but I will wait on just a second to see if anybody else wants to add anything. No problem at all, Ruiz Morales. So thank you again, everybody who came today. This was a little bit of a shorter one, but I hope that we were able to help you figure out a little bit more about what might be going on with your routine, what might not be going on with your routine. Oh, I do see another question here. Do the products expire? All of our Equilibria products do have a shelf life of 2 years if kept out of direct sunlight in a cool, dry place. So something like a medicine cabinet. CBD is photosensitive, which means it's sensitive to light. Light can break down those CBD molecules. Make sure definitely to keep it out of direct sunlight. But it can withstand, it's safe in heat up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So as long as you're not keeping it in, say, a hot car in Arizona over the summer, you should be good there. Great. So thank you again, everybody, for coming today. So excited to be doing another installment of our EQ and U, and check back in next Wednesday for another installment. Have a wonderful day, everybody.